I'm Nigerian, so becoming a doctor was not my choice. It was my destiny. I didn't just graduate, I fulfilled my mother's prophecy. Because apparently when I was born, there was a prophetess Josephine. To me, just a fortune teller with no cookies. But to everyone else, this woman of God who had a vision that I would become a doctor. Even though she's only got one eye, this Layla from Futurama could see medicine in my future and call me a non-believer. But I call horseshit London. Because my vision was so good, why did she warn me I was going to lose my hair prematurely? Why? She had me paying for 5 trims when I only had 3 left. Why? But my mum, she don't ask them type of questions. She's like, Josephine talks to Jesus. I'm like, well, so does Jerome outside the bookies. And she's like, no, she talks in tongues to the Lord. I'm like, look, she may speak to him, but we don't know how close they are. No, because he didn't write about her in his book. And even Judas got a shout out. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just pissed off, man, because I met this prophetess 2 times in my life, but she be taking credit for all my success. Do you know what it's like? It's like doing a group project, and you've done the lion's share of the work, but when it comes to presenting, she's all up in there like she did something. Now I know how Nicole Scherzinger feels about the Pussycat Dolls. Now I understand. Because we all know Nicole, but not even Nicole knows the names of those other dolls. I get it, man. Medicine can be nameless too. I understand it. I remember I saved this old lady's life. Brought her back from the brink. The Grim Reaper was calling her, I blocked the call. And what the first thing she said to me when she came to? The first thing she said to me when she came to was, thank you, Jesus. I was like, Jesus? If it weren't for me, you would have met Jesus. How do you know? Thanking me. But I get it, man, medicine's altruistic. You gotta put your patients first, even to the detriment of yourself. For example, I know how to treat a stroke, act fast, call 999. Supposedly though, you're not meant to call 999 from the hospital. I didn't know that advice was just for civilians, but there we go. But on the right, I know how to treat a stroke, but apparently my stroke game needs treatment. That's what my missus said to me during our annual performance review. So to spice things up, we get these matching onesies, Batman and Catwoman, and she tells me to undo my back and lie on my front. I figured, oh, she's gonna give me a full Swedish. My favorite, but what she did was, she gets a vibrator and shoves it up my arse. A whole 8 inches. The only Swedish thing she gave me was Stockholm Syndrome. I was terrified. And I don't know about you guys, man, but down there for me, it's only one-way traffic. She's got to respect my highway code. So I'm lying on my front, she's on my back. I just feel this sudden voltage, the Duracell bunnies with a number on me, and then I flip out and she goes flying. And I'm looking at her like, nah, man, don't tell me she's knocked out. Because no one's gonna believe she assaulted me first. No one's gonna believe me. Then the second two, she comes through, she's like, my shoulder. I'm like, bun your shoulder. You've got 2 of them. I've only got 1 arse. Why the hell did you plow my anus? She said she wanted to reset my G-spot. I said that shit was never set in the first place. So we go to the hospital in these matching onesies. And the doctor's like, so what happened? And she's like, oh, we were play fighting. I'm looking at her like, what the fuck? So she knows I'm not playing, but now he thinks we're fighting for real, sends me out the room like she didn't just take my virginity. And I'm standing outside the room and I know what he's saying to her, because I've been trained to say the same thing too. He's like, was it more playing? Was it more fighting? Did he hurt you? Do you feel safe to go back with him? I felt like rushing in there and saying, me and my ass don't feel safe. That's who don't feel safe in here. Anyway, that's just a little excerpt, people, to show you guys that when I'm not in my scrubs, I can look like a scrub. Even in a Batman onesie when I'm meant to be the hero, I can look like a villain.